the YTPC. So every time I think that the drama and the shenanigans are over, it's not over. Unfortunately, what is a community? To me, a community is full of people that have a shared interest, a shared desire, a shared interest. And it seems like the longer I've stepped back from the YTPC, the more I see even more clearly that it's not a community. It's really a club. And in every club that I've ever been involved in that has a very large number of members tends to be more cliquey, tends to be more openly opinionated, and which, being opinionated, is not necessarily a bad thing. But not being able to have discussions, talking shit about people behind their backs, that's a dysfunctional club. And the YTPC, the YouTube pipe community, the Instagram pipe community, the Facebook pipe community, seems to me more and more these days that it is more about being a club than it is a community. A overreaction, over-dramatized situation was recently posted about, both on Instagram and on YouTube. Lots of people in the community are talking about it. And everybody has their own opinions based on their own experiences. Totally get that, totally understand that. However, I thought again that this was supposed to be community. And it's really showing its true colors that it's not about community. It's about knee-jerk reactions. It's zero thinking before speaking. It is, and in the past, I have fallen into that trap of reacting before thinking, publicly reacting before calming down, still being in a very highly emotional space. And it's just not a very good look. Having gone through it myself, it's not a good look. And for this to be a real community, when there's problems, when there's a situation, when you feel that you've been wronged in some way, in a community, you should be able to openly have a discussion with the people that you have a problem with, once cooler heads prevail, and discuss. That's what you do in a community. In a club, you talk shit. In a club, you go behind people's backs. In a club, you're worried about me and not the well-being of everybody, which in most cases typically is what happens in a community. So it just really It really is eye-opening when we're supposed to be a community and certain people want to totally fuck it all up. Certain people want to treat it as a club. They want to talk the shit. They want to handle things in a childish way. And I know there's a lot of women in this club. I know that there's a lot of women that are pipe smokers that are in the community, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, local lounge, in the community. But as men, is my opinion that we need to set the example. We need to quit being fucking childish. We need to be able to talk to one another. We need to be able to work through differences, work through challenges, work through adversity. And part of that, it starts with grace. It starts with kindness. It starts with growing the fuck up. I know I've been suckered in the past into drama, been suckered into being very emotional about something and posting about it. And in the end, do I feel I was justified in some of those? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But did it do anybody any good? In my opinion, no. I could have and I should have calmed down, waited a couple days, then made my video from a little bit more calmer, less emotional of a place. I would have said things differently. I would have approached it differently. But we don't know what's going on in other people's lives. And when we're a part of a community, more so than in a club, in a community, we need to have more of that. We need to have more grace and understanding. We need to understand, and especially when we're dealing with, in our community, we're dealing with a lot of, artisan pipe makers, artisan tobacco blenders. We all have shit going on in our lives. We don't have big companies. We don't have, and sometimes we don't handle our own trials and tribulations the best way that we probably should. And sometimes we lash out at people that have not earned or deserve the inappropriate treatment, the inappropriate words, the inappropriate customer service, the inappropriate, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. I know I am trying to be better at thinking more before I speak. I'm trying to be better at listening more before I decide to open my mouth and speak. I'm trying to be better at hearing what people have to say. And even in an overreaction, is that person totally in the wrong? No, they potentially had a shitty experience with something. They don't feel that they were treated properly. And yeah, that can be problematic. But should we jump online immediately and verbally flame, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Do we go immediately online and start throwing shit out there? Because whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not, it is very, very apparent from certain situations that have occurred over the years, including this most recent one that everybody's talking about. And I'm not going to get into the details because the details don't fucking matter. It's ultimately, we've got to, damn it, the ADHD kicking in. Forgot what I was saying there. It is very, very apparent. it is very, very apparent that whether we individually want to accept the responsibility or not, when you post content on Instagram, when you post content here on YouTube, you're influencing people. I am influencing you in somehow right now. And people without having a shitty experience, maybe never even had an experience of their own, are now going to have a negative thought about that brand, that company, that maker, because you had a shitty experience. And to me, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. Again, I thought this was a community where we're supposed to be building each other up, where we're supposed to be encouraging, where we're supposed to be sharing in our experiences and our love of pipes and tobacco and cigars and the lifestyle and the hobby, and talking about our new pipe acquisitions and pipe tobacco and what we like, what we don't like, and experimenting with this, experimenting with that. And we got to do better. We've got to be better. So that's my message to the YouTube pipe community specifically. Be better, do better. Let's be a community and not a club with all this bullshit. Let's grow the fuck up and let's enjoy this hobby together in a way that brings us together.